Access, and as usual, this is No Man's Sky. I'm currently prepping for warp. I have built my warp drive. I have my warp cell installed in the warp drive, but I feel like I need some more inventory slots. So today I'm going to travel around on this planet. This is my starting planet, and I'm going to look for drop pods and build up my inventory storage, and then I'll go ahead and do the warp. But yeah, that's my current status. Just gonna get my stream set up real quick, so bear with me. I have a few setting changes to make. I also have one creature left to find on this planet, so I'm hopefully going to be able to do that while I look for the drop pod. This has been a lovely planet. A little radioactive, you know, not the end of the world. For the most part, pretty mild. Buildings are close together. That part of it's been nice. Just a couple more settings to change, and then we'll get going. There's a setting here that didn't load. Alright, good. Get my chat back up. Okay, and once again, I am reaching Nexus. This is No Man's Sky. And today, I'm going to be building up my drop pod inventory before I take my first warp. I've already got a hyperdrive set up. Went ahead and built some warp fuel, got that put in place, and we'll get going on that. But I gotta find one creature still, and really need inventory slots. So I'm just gonna drop pod it up today and hopefully find that one creature. Maybe build up some resources as well. Hey Hobbit, how are you doing? You got here at the beginning today, late for you but early for me. Good to have you on. Tell you what, I am absolutely loving this update. Haven't had a chance to play too much, but so far it's been amazing. So I'll be able to get a few more. I only have 60,000 units, so... But I'll be able to get a few more slots before moving on. Oh, look, I made a friend. Hello, friend. What's his current status now? No, not... Long distance scanner. Okay. There's another one right there. He's idle. Alright, on to the next one. Hey Coney, how you doing, man? I think this is quickly becoming the best game in a decade. I think you're right. I've got a whole hornet's nest of sentinels over me here. They keep losing their stuff. It's brought a lot of new players actually, Hobbit. I saw the other day there was 12,000 concurrent players on Steam. On Sunday I think it was. Which compared to where it was, that's double where it was earlier. And then I saw someone put out a screenshot of 100,000 concurrent players at one point. Did I re-trigger this because I didn't save it? I probably did. Have to remember to hit those. Yeah, Coney, I've been here since day one also. But I decided to restart with this release. I figured my planets would all be messed up anyway. So I USB'd my saves and started over. I'm kind of glad I did. Really been enjoying the story and the progression system. Seeing what's different with fresh eyes. And I've hit the ground a few times. Finding out I fly pretty reckless. Wow, a proper stream. I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you. So I can still get one more inventory slot and then it's time to warp. I was hoping to find that last creature though. It'd be nice to have that influx of cash. They're still just as elusive as they were before. I don't know that I need platinum. I guess I could use a little. Deconstruction of your scanner doesn't give you full value back anymore, does it? I've been watching some other streams and I've seen some pretty amazing landscapes. I'm looking forward to those. Ones with these like pillars of rock that are shooting streams of light into the sky, and then at night they create these like wind swept magnetic field lines. Looks crazy. And then I've seen people have found these planets that have all these geometric shapes that are flying up out of the ground and hovering in the air. That looks pretty cool too. Really looking forward to that. Everything I've found so far is very beautiful, but very much like the planets I had before. Just much more beautiful. Yeah, I got sulfurine. No idea what that's for. And I got emerald somehow. Sulfurine. Yeah, I know the, I finally found the second element last episode. I have no idea what I'm gathering all these elements for, though. I don't know if they're for sale or for crafting. I mean, I guess at this point in the game it doesn't really matter, does it? At this point I could just use the units, so I can buy my exosuit upgrades. Well, that's interesting. So if you don't scan the items, then you won't get the second element. It's only once you've learned it. Didn't realize that. It's a neat fact there, Coney. Thank you. So that other drop pod now has appeared on my scanner. The one that I left. And it now appears like I haven't been there before. Just gonna give it a need to figure out where I am here. Okay, so there's that drop pod. Where's the other one that I was just at? It's over there. So let's see if building generation is still the same. So those bat mandible birds, chicken feet that I already found. I was just at that location. No need for that. Guess I could sell some junk. What I'd really like to get is a new multi-tool. Not even close to being able to afford any of the ones I found. They're all in the million range. I think pretty much everything else in my inventory is still needed. Saving that relic so I can find myself a portal. So I do want to jump over to the hub at some point. The only word I've got is Gek and safer. Lifeform's eyes widen in surprise. When I go to talk to it, it leans back and watches for sudden movements. It's very clever. Never seen anything quite like me before. I mime that I can speak its language, and increasingly reassured, the beak trader indicates that in exchange for certain elements it's willing to help. Grateful trader clicks its beak with delight. My offering is clearly what it most desired, and it teaches me much of the dialect of its people. Oh, much. Taught me one word. I got all excited. Oh no, 2 words. 3 words. Sweet. Good deal. How much do you cost? You're not much different than mine, but you still cost more. Bigger scanner range. Get the nanites and then get out of here. Let's see. I've already set off an observatory. Don't need to double it up. Could trigger another ship though, that'd be interesting. Kinda like the starting ship now though. Definitely like the cockpit. Yeah, I have no idea what you're saying. Sorry. Seems absorbed in the display of flashing red lights on the screen in front of them. They stab at the buttons and periodically the lights flash yellow. This is accompanied by a fanfare and appears to please the Gek a great deal. Alright, go ahead. The Gek heeds my advice and makes particularly elaborate series of button presses. The lights do not turn yellow and the Gek appears very troubled. Oh, that's too bad. I don't know what any of that meant. Six and 120 is 720. Somehow I increased my standing with the Korvax. Guess I'll go... I don't know, let's see what that dot is. Is that mining? Are any of you new birds? No, you all still look like the bats. Let's go see what kind of ship it was that crashed. Maybe there'll be a drop pod on the way. It's a shuttle. Seems to be the only kind of crash ship I ever find, are these shuttles. It's pretty big though, but I have to, and it has a hyperdrive and it's already got the same amount of fuel as mine, so that's good. $25 slots. I really like this little ship, but it's double the inventory. Alright, what do I need? Heridium, Carite, lots of Heridium. 150, 350, 5. Six, 7, so 7, and then Chrysonite, so I won't even be able to repair that because I don't have an advanced mining beam. Alright, so I gotta go get like 700 or 800 Iridium, probably 8. A good measure. We can get that thing fixed up. Some iron too. There's iridium right there. So we'll do that. An interesting iridium vein here. It's mostly rock. Huh. It's kind of a pain. There we go. Now I'm finding the rest of it, I guess. It's like wrapped in a spiral band around this rock. This is definitely the first time I've found iridium in a configuration this annoying. And I've found them mixed with rock pillars before, but not like this. I guess that's it. Guess there's another place. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to frighten you. Still no sign. No sign of creature number 8. It's here somewhere though. Almost got enough.
Radiation protection stabilizing. Technology recharging.
There's more iridium. Did I lose that ship though? That's the question. I might have. That might all be just pointless. Well, everything else, including the drop pods that I've already visited, have stayed on my scanner, and now I've lost that ship. I should have paid attention to my heading. it's right here. Alright. Let's see here. So there's a mountain peak. I'm right on top of it now. There's that other Heridium column. So if I go straight through, to that column, there's another one there. I think I can figure that out. Don't know why I had to go so far to land. Well, that's a lot easier. I'm really gonna miss the cockpit. The cockpit on this ship is awesome. Should be more than enough now. But having the inventory will make a big difference. So.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
There's the Heridium column right there. Good. And there's the plutonium. So I found my way back. What are you saying, Coney? To use this? The technology tab? But you said the cargo tab is bungled? Doesn't work? Alrighty. I never did get to play with the missiles. Guess I can always install them later. Iron and platinum. Or nickel and platinum.
No free slots in ship inventory.
I can always find more platinum. Alright, first things first. Need to make some carite.
Product constructed. Product constructed. Technology prepared.
3 more carite, and then we'll be good. So the technology slots. Oh, you're saying to just build the technology there. Oh, agreed. I thought you were talking about you could store stuff there. I didn't think you could. You can get up to 12 tech slots in your backpack. That's good to know too. Thanks, Coney. Gonna actually leave this crater to find iron. I don't want to bring a bunch of sentinels into the crater so that they're always at me. This is not exactly what I had expected to be doing today. I knew I was going to upgrade my suit inventory, but I didn't know I was going to upgrade my ship inventory as well. It's kind of nice getting the added bonus of Thamium out of these. What do you mean that the cargo slot in the exosuit is bugged? Is it just the items get stuck there and you can't transfer them out, or you can't put anything in?
Radiation protection falling. Shield. Radiation protection stabilizing. Product constructed.
Alright, 3 carites, off we go.
Product constructed.
And then deflector shield, bring that online.
Technology prepared.
Sweet.
Technology
Can repair that outright. Hyperdrive. Oh darn. Need a dynamic resonator. Gonna have to switch back to the other ship and go get one. I should have paid attention to that. Or I could just fly to the space station and get that. I don't need that to launch.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
And I already knew I couldn't fix that. Oh, you can't actually get anything in there? That's interesting. So you can put it in your suit, but you can't put anything in it. Huh. You can't even hover over it and do like a item transfer. Oh, attracted some attention. Hello. Just blowing up iron rocks, that's all. My mining tool is incredibly weak. I tried to kill a sentinel earlier, it didn't go well. I had 3 on me before I could do anything. I clamber into the cargo ship and find its black box. As soon as I touch it, a holographic image of a panicked reptilian trader appears. Perhaps it's a message for their superior, perhaps a loved one. It's impossible to tell, as the playback is hauntingly silent. In its final moments, the trader seems to point at some freshly installed ship tech before dropping to its knees in despair. Alright, guess we'll look at that. I discover the poorly installed tech that caused the crash. I scan its blueprint and can now construct it myself. Oh, that's great, I can construct something that crashed the trader's ship. Pulsejet Sigma. Faster pulse jet. Neat. See, now I got that sentinel, he just won't go away. Look at them all. It's a crater, so they're all stuck here. What am I doing on basics here? Could use a little more plutonium, I think. Just a bit. That's one thing I wanted to check. I hadn't seen any since I got here, but I think it's still... yeah, it's still Candensium. But it's not called that now, now it's Gamma Weed. I don't know how I feel about that name. I like Candensium better.
Weapon charge depleted. Technology recharge.
Get moving now, before the hordes of sentinels all show up.
Radiation protection.
Still haven't seen that last creature. It's gotta be a oh, seriously? It's gotta be a migratory bird of some kind. Look at that, there's even a little infinite symbol when you look at the sky. It's kinda cool. It's a nice touch. Still no creatures.
Radiation protection. Stabilizing.
Alright, let's get off to a space station. Well, assuming that I picked up enough iron to charge the pulse drive. Should have paid attention. We're good. Okay. Get to the station and fix the pulse drive. Or the warp drive, and then we'll have to leave. I'll just accept that I didn't find that one creature. like that other cockpit better though. This one feels really cramped. So in the chat there, how many people restarted with 1.3? I know I did. I know Boondock restarted. Coney, you said you restarted. Bad Doggy restarted. Hey, welcome aboard, Bad Doggy. It's good to have you here. Don't be afraid if you ever come on my stream to let yourself be known. I like to know who's there. Say hi. I think a lot of people went ahead and restarted. Does anybody know if they found a new hub yet? I know that they were migrating away from Lenin because of the everything changing, and all the naming convention is crazy. Oh, so Mike Young, you already had a barely played normal? Yeah, I haven't restarted my survival game either. I've been tempted to restart my survival game, but I just have so much more in that game invested. But I know my planet's gonna be all messed up. I haven't had the heart to go and check it out. It was a wonderful desert world. John Boyd, same thing. I was here for Dynamic Resonator. That's right. Ooh, can barely afford it. My stupid exosuit is full. I'm such a pack rat. I mean, I have to look ridiculous. Like I have all these bulging pockets in my suit full of just garbage. I need like a No Man's Sky shopping cart so I can wander around talking to myself and throwing stuff in the shopping cart. Hey Andrea. Not gonna restart, huh? Absolutely not. Oh, come on. The opening of Survival is the best part of it. It's like the absolute best part of any game I've ever played. There's 56 resonators for sale there. Could build up some cash real quick if they haven't changed that. I don't know if the golds. Does anybody know if they still have the gold stars in the space stations? Fix up my little junker here. I wonder if any of these guys sell Chrysonite. Maybe I can fix the weapon system. Sure enough. I don't remember how much I needed though. I'll buy 50. Can always sell it back.
Item received.
Well, that's good. Now I can get this ship all 100% repaired and we're good to go. Yeah, the Sentinels definitely come in swarms now. I've noticed that, Mike Young. It's been that was eye-opening. My weapon doesn't do crap against them anymore because I restarted.
Technology prepared.
Just want to see if anybody does gold star resonators here. Not that guy. I mean, I don't know if the resonator thing was an exploit in the previous version or if they did that intentionally so you could get a little bit of cash before you headed out on your first warp. Nope, not that guy either. Seems like they almost doubled the amount of ships variations that come into the stations though, doesn't it? No star on resonators there. I mean, there's 56 resonators in the inventory of the station, so it doesn't seem like they would leave that exploit in there and put so many resonators available for sale. Maybe you'd just be able to make a quick million. Everybody's carrying over these guys are carrying over 100 resonators. Gonna need a notebook. Keep track of the economy. There's a pretty big price difference on shielding sheets. I don't know. Alright, let's get that warp done. Find out where we're going. Oh, that's right, they redid this. I forgot. Look at that. It's got the planets and everything. So pretty. So my next system has 2 planets. Here we go. Yeah, it really is, Graham. It's just, killed a quick, cache source. That's alright, I'm sure there's plenty of other ways. Alright, so we're in Zolweg. Hool. What the heck is all that? I don't know, I gotta see what that is. Are those freighters? Is that a new kind of freighter? What the heck is that? What am I looking at? I guess it is a new kind of freighter. That's cool. Let's go look at it. Well, this is the same at least. Yeah. I have no idea what you're saying. Yes, blah 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 blah, yeah. Oh, he has an air of authority. Freighter brings access to large inventory, multiple ships. Yeah, how much is your freighter? Oh, a mere $128 million. Units, no big deal. I'm a few shy. I wonder if I could get a loan. At 13,000. It's not much of a down payment. Good to know, though. Seems like the No Man's Sky economy is experiencing inflation. Thank you, Hobbit. I really appreciate you staying around and commenting. Having you here is always a pleasure. Have a great evening. Sweet dreams. And actually, sorry everyone, that points out to me that I have to go to my real job. So, it's time for me to say, like, subscribe, come hang out with me next time. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'm in a new system, So tomorrow, be following the story. I already found the anomaly here. We'll see what's going on. But thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time.